12 years ago, a little girl walked through the streets of Baguio City, Philippines for the very last time. She was leaving behind the only life and family she ever knew. An ocean apart was a mother and father anticipating the arrival of their daughter. Together, they would navigate their way through the American life. Though an ocean away, the remnants of what she saw was still very vivid in her mind. The poverty-stricken streets of the Philippines, lined with homeless and abandoned people. The streets filled with children who never saw the inside of a school building. Families who searched through landfills to find lost cents to buy food for just that one day. Though she physically left the poverty behind her, her ties to that country were never severed. The girl grew up and soon she set her sights on a daunting goal. She did everything she could to reach that goal, joined every club, jumped at every opportunity. As she faced one task after another, she had a lingering feeling that it wasn't enough. She felt that something was missing. She needed more guidance. That guidance came in the most unexpected form, an invitation to a Rotary speech contest. Though she tried to find excuses not to attend, she took a leap of faith and seized an opportunity. Though this nerve-wracking contest, she was also able to meet people who provided the guidance and mentorship she felt she lacked. This little girl was me. During my 12 years here in America, I have achieved and attained so much that would never have been possible in the Philippines. Even with all I have been given, I have not forgotten what the world looks like outside of my little bubble. Rotary gave me the opportunity to meet very inspiring people. I had the opportunity to learn and gain advice that I used and I later passed on to my friends and family. But most importantly, Rotary gave me hope. It gave me motivation. It gave me something to look forward to. Educate, impact, and inspire are the foundations of Rotary. Every project that Rotary takes on is geared towards bettering the community and the world. Seeing and hearing all that Rotary has accomplished allowed me to dream of how I can help the country I left behind. Rotary allows you to be part of something bigger than yourself. It gives you a chance to impact the world and make a difference in someone else's life. Rotary opens the door of hope. It gives society hope that there is something we can do to change the issues we face together. It gives individuals motivation to pursue change and make a difference that for a time has only been an idea, which we can now turn into action. So what opportunities do Rotary open? That question has endless answers. Rotary opens the opportunity to bring people together from all walks of life. Through a common goal, Rotary connects individuals from around the world. It opens opportunity for people to learn new ideas, thoughts, cultures, and step out of their little bubble that they've grown accustomed to, that they feel comfortable in, and take a step to change the world. But more importantly, Rotary opens an opportunity for people to serve others. Service before self. That is a motto that Rotarians live by. That is a motto that the world should live by. A lot of academies in the military also has taken on that motto. But Rotary gives it a whole nother meaning. It puts that motto to work. It shows you what that motto means and what it looks like. Through modern communication, I am still able to take a peek into the lives of my cousin. As I said previously, my ties to that country was never severed because my family is still there. I love and I care about is still. As I brave the challenges here in America, my cousin braved his challenges in the Philippines. Those challenges are completely different and they look completely different. Here, we take for granted the education that we are provided. The children in the Philippines fight every day to attend school. Some kids who are classmates with my cousin have to work in the fields so that they can have money to pay for their tuition fee because the best education is not free in the Philippines. You have to pay just to get the education that we can get in public schools. They value their education because they seek the American dream. They've seen it through the movies they've watched, the television shows that they've watched. They want the American dream. And for us, it's easy for us to attain it because we're here, but it's harder for them to attain it because they don't have the same opportunities that we have. I never want to forget where I came from. To forget my past is to forget who I am as a person. My mother grew up in that country and she struggled just to make it where we are here today. I still have families left behind who are still trying to make the American dream, trying to build the American dream in the country they lived in. I want to make a difference in the lives of these children because I was one of these children. My cousin is one of these children. My niece and nephew will be one of these children. My grandchildren, Philippine works differently than here, but my future grandchildren from my family side will be one of these children. There is so much that needs to be done, not only in the Philippines, but around the world, because Philippines is only one example of a third world country in need of help. And Rotary opens the door for me to turn my feelings, the things that I want to do to help others, into action. I have something to look forward to, and I have people, a group of collective people who are willing to help and put in the hard work to get it done.